All right, man. We here with Kool-Aid from DNA.
What's the word? What's the word?
I think you should go by that because it's somebody. I don't know if you're familiar, but they said it's a battle rapper named Kool-Aid.
I don't know that nigga.
I mean, I don't either. I just heard about. Nah, that's a fact. I just heard about it because like niggas was like, "You but Kool-Aid? Oh, he ain't been out a minute." I'm like, hell nah. To my knowledge, Kool-Aid ain't never battled till he got here.
Yeah, no, I definitely I meant to do that the first time, especially since my boy AK battle. And we, I'm saying, DNA is the group Dope Nigga Association. So it's like I'm going ahead and make sure I add that onto the flyers and shit. Want to show love.
Nah, we should have started with that. I ain't gonna hold you because they did say it was another nigga named Kool-Aid out here.
I mean, shit, it's a common name, so I don't doubt
it. Yeah. So where that come from? Like, just for the people that don't know.
Ooh, so shoot, we used to live together when we was younger, and when we first started doing music, we was just trying to do on some like Wu-Tang shit. Everybody do their solo project, do some groups. We was trying to find a name, and shit, DNA was the name, Dope Nigga Association. What's crazy is not too long after that, I started watching battle rap and shit, and I started seeing DNA battle. I was like, ooh, that's kind of crazy, but fuck it. It is
right, yeah. And I always tell niggas too, like the best way to get on the league is not like to ask, can I battle? It's really to support, like pull up, support type shit. And that's how I met you type shit. Just pull, like, support. So then when you was like, I'm trying to battle, I was like, hell yeah, nigga. I done seen you about 4 times, nigga. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you could battle, nigga. Fuck, that was no brainer.
And shit, me personally, I'm just a fan of battle rap, period. So like once AK came down, did the one battle for the stage, I found out you had the league. I'm like, shit, I'm somebody I can support type shit. I can pull some type of shit.
So the first battle you ever came to was him versus Keno.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
And Keno disappoint me sometimes because he on the roster and he just be like, he'll have one good one, then have a couple decent drinks. Then he'll have one of them like with DNA and be like, damn, bruh, why you can't stay consistent?
I just feel like some niggas don't take niggas serious.
Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest,
right.
I feel like that was the thing with McLaren. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was gonna ask you about that too. I was gonna get into that.
It ain't no thing. Like, to be completely honest, I've seen his battles before. Yeah. And like, that's kind of how I kind of figured I'd come with that approach. Only because I seen him battle other niggas who ain't, you know what I'm saying, who he feels is competition. He ain't taking serious. Right. So I'm like, I know he ain't gonna take this serious. Let me go ahead and do what I gotta do type shit. So it's just one of those things. I feel like a lot of niggas see niggas and don't take them serious. It's like, shit, bro, you could do something that's bad that could be crazy and make somebody else view you type shit. So you just never know, man. Eyes is always on you. So go ahead and show out.
So when okay, Kool-Aid, how do you prepare? Who do you spar with? And do you trust that? And do you trust the help you're getting?
Ooh, how do I prepare? First and foremost, once I find out who I'm battling, I'm watching all your battles. I don't care.
All of them?
I'm watching.
So we battle, you gonna watch all my battles?
I'm watching every single
bro, you know how many battles I got?
Don't slip up in none of them. I'm watching every single
I got 40 battle. Of them motherfuckers.
And I work from home, my nigga, so I got time. I'm watching every single battle. After that, who do I spar with? I honestly don't. I'm not gonna say I don't feel the need to, but to be completely honest, I don't feel the need to. It's just I'm a big fan of battle rap. I know what will make me react, and then I kind of figure there's me, and then you got the general audience. So right. I try to go ahead and get some crazy stuff to me, and I try to get some stuff crazy stuff relate to everybody as well.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Hell yeah.
I don't really spar with niggas either. Like by the time I'm at that point, I'm already done, and I'm just asking the nigga how he feel about it, type shit. But like far as just putting it to pad, I ain't really. Cause like a nigga can't tell you how to beat you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, but don't get me wrong. I do have one person that I talk to and just be like, how they sound, how my round sound, what could I do differently? I think people got the misconception of like writing for battles, sparring with people, etc. Like sparring to me is like, all right, I already got my material done. What could I do better? And I think people got the conception of like ghostwriting wrong. Like if a nigga say, yo, if a nigga take your concept and say, yo, I think you could say it better this way, that's not ghostwriting.
Mm-hmm.
Ghostwriting is when I just write the whole shit out for you and just be like, this how you say it, nigga. You see what I'm saying? But if you sparring with a nigga, that's just like if you in the gym, nigga be like, hey, your right hook could go a little wider. I don't consider that. We're shaking VVS Nino in the building. I think pre-writing ruined battle rap.
Rap is wild.
I don't know, man.
That's a wild take.
Yeah. I don't know, because I'm not going to hold you. I can't freestyle like that. So for me to just, I think, I ain't going to lie, though. I think since battle rap been pre-written because, what I say, VVS Nino?
I don't know.
My bad. My fault. I thought I said VVS 100. My bad. But I think they all pre-written because even when these niggas pulled up to the park, you know what I'm saying? These niggas already had raps.
Yeah.
So it's not direct raps, but it's already mixtape raps, whatever the case may be.
Well, I'll say when it comes to the pre-written and battle raps is, like Buddy said, it does help elevate it for the simple fact that you can spend time thinking about things. Like in the freestyle, you got to be right there, quick on the money. You only got certain things you can draw from the environment and stuff.
Right.
But it's like when you actually take time to write, you can construct bars in a fashion that you could never do on the fly. You know what I'm saying? And that's why them rebuttal niggas be so dope, because they can take what you said and flip it right there in their spot. At the same time, it's not a whole round. So like the ability to freestyle will always be top tier. However, your pen will always be, you know what I'm saying, the measurement when it comes to rap, period, whether that's in a battle or on the track.
Freestyling can get repetitive.
That is also a fact.
That's a fact. So just to go back to this kind of question, when you hit me up and was like, yo, I want to battle, what was the process like? Okay, I know I'm battling McLaren, and I'm a strong believer in like making good battles within your class. So to me, McLaren, J Visions, Rugrats, that's your class to me, because none of y'all had battles before y'all got here.
Mm-hmm.
So when you was watching his battles, I know you just familiar with it, but like, was you nervous? Because I ain't gonna lie, even to this day, I still get nervous. Or you was just so prepared, you knew what was up?
I will say, I don't think nobody is ever not nervous when you're performing in front of people. Right. It's just one of those things you get over. Like, shit, I'm a performer at heart, so I'm gonna get up there and do what I gotta do. But that nervousness ain't gonna shake regardless. I'm never nervous about what I gotta do. I'm never nervous about who's across from me. I'm more or less nervous about if I'm gonna fuck up. And to be really honest, that's the only thing that makes me nervous. Outside of that, it is what it is. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. You look very comfortable. Obviously, you still could get more comfortable, but for that to be your first battle, it's a hell of a lot difference than I seen a lot of niggas' first battles.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? And then everybody always be like, yeah, work with him. You know what I'm saying? I think he got some. I think all y'all had got something. Even McLaren, like, even though he fucked up against you, I feel like the time that he just battled, he knew, like,
his last battle, but he was rapping.
That's why I said, I was like, I feel like he felt like, yo, I can't fuck up again.
Yeah, but he was rapping. I was watching that shit like, this is like, I ain't gonna hold you. And I'm gonna be, if you watching this McLaren, I'm gonna just say this straight the fuck up. Like I said, I watched all your battles, bro. Right. And like, I'm like, bro, this nigga could be a fucking dog. You feel what I'm saying? He just ain't taking this shit serious. So since I knew you ain't gonna do it on me, I'm like, shit, it is what it is. Now I'm gonna tell you this straight up. Right. My goal, if you stand in front of me, I'm the Grim Reaper. You're gonna do one or two things. You're gonna die and stay gone.
Oh, we're gonna get you some competition. We're gonna get you some competition.
Point blank, period. McLaren died and came back.
I ain't gonna lie though. This is the thing about McLaren. His first battle was like your first battle. So I'm thinking like he gonna be all right, but then he started. I don't know, maybe he got some shit going on in real life. Maybe he got too comfortable. I don't know what it was. But the first time I seen him, he got through his material. So I'm like, okay, that's his first battle. He'll be all right. And then that kind of happened. And I feel like he knew like this battle that just passed was slick. Mm-hmm. He knew like, all right, I gotta tighten the fuck up if I want to do this.
Yeah. I hate he didn't do his scheme where he be losing niggas. Like I low key like that shit. That's why I said it. Like
first time in the ring definitely looked like he was at home. You know, Bucky hosted your first battle.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I fuck with Bucky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I seen. I was just watching his last battle not too long ago. Them niggas was clowning.
Yeah.
I fuck with Bucky. Bucky do his thing. He bring the energy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he one of the ones.
Damn. So you was around. You started coming around when we was at the motherfucking conference room.
Yeah, around the corner.
Lithonia type shit. That was the first time I don't think we ever went back. It was just too hot in there.
Yeah.
And then we started going to the pizza shop.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So shit, you've been around at least, not battling, but you've been around at least the shit. That was our first year in September.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, because you know we only a 2-year league right now.
Oh,
so our 2 years was just in March. So yeah, you damn near been around since day one. Like that's I want to say like the third quarter of our first year, because the first time you came around was in September of last year. That was actually the For the People card.
That's lit.
Yeah, shit. That's why I said when I seen you said that you wanted to battle, I was like, hell yeah, nigga. I've seen you a couple times, nigga. And my biggest thing is support, bro, because we all know how this shit go. Nigga think you his friend. I could get in free. You one of the people that be like, nah, bro, I ain't trying to get in free. Here go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
here go my pre-sale order.
I'm like, shit,
Bobby Uptown in the building.
At the end of the day, it's your business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you're going to support black business, nigga, I'm supporting every black business. Nigga, whether you battle rapping or selling shoes.
Yeah. But nah, it just be crazy because, like I said, I don't know if you watch any of my previous lives, but that day we had to stick to the code card. I don't know what was in the water that day. Everybody trying to get in free. I'm like, why y'all come up here just trying to, like, what's that about? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. Like, certain niggas just.
Only thing you missing is a door, man.
Yeah. Well, we got a door person. We got a little organized. That particular day, I don't think she came. So it's like, yeah, it's like niggas was trying it. But I tell niggas all the time. I think niggas confuse me being humble as being cool, but like, nah, bro, I'm just not a rude nigga. Like, so nigga might think, oh, this nigga cool, humble. I could try to get in free because he cool. Like, nah, I ain't cool like that, nigga.
You know what's crazy though? A lot of that shit be cultural. And
yeah, black people only do that.
I'm gonna keep it. Granted, I'm not gonna say only black people. Yeah, they not.
Right.
But we only deal with black people on a heavy basis, so we see it the most.
Yeah.
But the reason why I say it's cultural is because it's one of those things where in certain cities, if you behave in that nature, you know what I'm saying, people think you're a softy type shit.
Right.
Whereas in other cities, if you humble about yourself, a motherfucker ain't gonna fuck with you because they think you're a fucking killer. So I've always seen that's cultural. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially like Northeast, them niggas.
Right.
They rude. Not all of them, but you know what I'm saying, general spectrum, it seems like they rude type shit, you know what I mean? And
bar breakdown in the building.
Nigga, they'll muscle you if they can. You guys, you know what I'm saying, do your thing. What's the deal, bro? Who that, my nigga Izzy? What's the word?
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess it just depends on how you look at it, but it's just like, I always notice that my friends try to get more free shit than a stranger like you. Like, at the time, you was a stranger. You ain't say, let me get in free. Like, here go, you know what I'm saying? But then my friends would be like, I gotta pay. Yeah, nigga, what the fuck you mean?
I mean, well, shit, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest, it's just me.
Yeah.
They ain't really trying to support you to the fullest extent, they ain't your friend.
Right.
If you can't give a nigga $10 to see this event, that you, like you said, I see you on your way, like y'all niggas spend $40 to go to these other events. Y'all know them niggas. Like,
right. And
I'm
they
ask you for like $20 getting this motherfucker. Yeah. I got top tier niggas. Like,
I be peeping them, like, even when other leagues come in town, they pay 40, 50. No problem. Come to my shit, be like, can I get in free? My shit, half of what they just paid.
Shit, the only URL I ever went to was that free shit they had down here.
Yeah.
I ain't paying for that shit.
Yeah.
I watch that shit at home. I'll wait for that shit to drop. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I fuck the stage. I'm like, shit, I can get in, you know what I'm saying, and see some events. And I ain't got to break my pockets. And
right.
Be hella close, too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I don't know. I could just be talking because we still kind of new, but I try to keep it affordable, like 20, 25, special event, big event, 30. See, that's you spreading false information. This nigga's a liar, bro. I would never. Very affordable. So what we doing now is I want to start doing the free streams just because at this point in time we hot right now. You feel me? And so what I'm doing is I'm charging 25 now just to balance out the stream money that we was doing. But now I'm a free stream everything.
See, that's lit.
So I'm saying, so all the battles from here on out except the Smoke Oklahoma 3. That's the only one I'm gonna do the stream for because the door price for that is 10. Cause like you said, culture is different. So like Tulsa, I don't know if y'all familiar with Tulsa. It'd be on First 48 and stuff, but their cost of living is different. Their wage is different. So $20 is a lot to them. So we just try to accommodate everything.
$20 a lot to them is OD. I ain't gonna
Yeah. But it's different areas though. It's different.
Y'all niggas broke. Y'all
pay everywhere unless I'm on the card. Yeah. Nah, that's a fact. Cause man, you just gotta be aware of where you at, your environment. Shout out to the 10 people in the building. Everybody that's like, comment, subscribe, commenting on this. So let me ask you this: what I know you feel like you be getting ducked a lot. Why you feel like this? I'm gonna tell you why I think it is, but I want to see why you feel that way first.
Why do I think I've been getting ducked?
Yeah.
Because niggas seen how prepared I was in my very first battle.
Yeah.
And they was like, if this is after that, it's gonna come with experience.
Right.
Now, I'm not saying they wrong for feeling that way because Swavy got something coming.
Right.
At the same time, it's like, if you really wanted them ones, why you ducking me? But I addressed that in the battle too. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. Normally when you have new people, it's always the thought process, oh, I smoked this new nigga. Then it comes a situation like, damn, do I really want to battle somebody with 1 to 2 battles? Then it's like it get closer to the day. It's like, well, I ain't really right shit. So I'm about to just back out because I really shouldn't have took the battle in the first place. So I think that's a part of it. And then like I said, just it's a lot that goes into bookings that league owners won't tell you. Because it's like, say for instance, you want to battle the nigga, he might not want to battle you. Now I done already told you can get on the card. Now I gotta find somebody else for you and the nigga that didn't want to battle you, because now y'all both want to be on the card. Then it comes a situation now, all right, I finally find somebody for you, like I said, then all the extra shit come. But then it's always the nigga that dubbed you. Now I'm trying to find him somebody opponent, and niggas don't want to battle him. So then it just be like, before you know it, you got like 3 extra niggas on the card you wasn't even trying to have on the card for it. Not saying that anybody's extra on these cards coming up, but sometimes niggas be like, I don't want to battle him. And then the nigga, he don't want to battle you. So it's like you just get a bunch of extra niggas on the card for no reason. And I think people gotta understand, every time you battle, niggas is paying attention. New fans in the building. You don't know the situation I could put you in, far as like me free streaming the event now. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand, because I hate the nigga that be like, oh, I'm trying to get you to battle, and then the nigga be like, who else on the card? Why that matter, bro? Yeah. Like, what that gotta do with you? Do what you supposed to do, and then everything else should follow.
I ain't worried about none of that. I ain't
yeah.
You send me a battle, I'm like, just let me know when I'm there.
Right. Yeah. But that's how it be. Like, niggas don't understand, because some of these niggas that think they fire, think they good, it's always a nigga that be like, I'm not battling him. So then it's like, you not as hot as you thought you was, type shit.
Not even that. Niggas be thinking they fire and they good, and they really
not. And then this is the thing this is the thing I be telling people. Half these league owners, even people that's been battling, if you're a real battle rap fan, we done seen the best of the best. Like, it's nobody better than us watching URL for years. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why niggas be thinking they bigger than the program, because it's be like, this nigga said, stop talking about me like that.
That's out of pocket.
But yeah, it's like, if you're a true battle rap fan, it's nobody better than the URL artists. So it's not like we're seeing people that we haven't seen as far as just material talent. Like, it don't get no better than URL.
That's facts. And me personally, it's like, you know what I'm saying? If them niggas is top tier, you ain't even had an invite to get to some bottom tier shit that they doing.
Right.
You know
like, you ain't no Born Legacy, nigga.
Like, You ain't even made it to one of them other niggas' leagues.
Yeah.
John got a league. You ain't been on his league.
Right,
you
ain't even get there.
Nigga Trez ain't even hit you up. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Right,
like, so it's like, yeah, bro. Like, sometimes you gotta take what you got and roll with. I look at it.
But see, I never was like that, bro, and I could get like that.
But see, some niggas, like you said, bro, you humble.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? You always looking at it as like an opportunity for you to shine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I done battled some niggas that I know like I'm not supposed to, but I'm just there because I never been to Florida. I never been to Tulsa. I never been to North Carolina. I try to see what's up. Niggas be acting like, oh, I ain't even here. Like, who don't want to come to Atlanta?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want to come to Atlanta? Atlanta's a great place if you do what you're supposed to.
Niggas that's ducking me don't want to come to Atlanta. No, I'm playing, y'all. I'm not really that cocky. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But I do believe in myself.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Whoever want to challenge, I'm here for it type shit. I'm just keep doing what I gotta do. Eventually, I'm gonna get to that level to where motherfuckers is trying to see me. So
you do got 3 battles coming up, actually. Yeah. So we're gonna get into the first one. I ain't dropped the third one yet because we still trying to get day 2 together.
Cool.
But you got you versus Mel Swavey. If y'all not familiar with Mel Swavey, he is a part of Charlotte Street Wars League. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Flea and all them over there. He never, to my knowledge, even when I booked him like the year ago, he ain't never, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and we made sure he gonna pull up unless whatever. But how you feel about this? Just after the shit, because he is considered a vet. Somebody that been out, just somebody that got some time under his belt.
Ooh, I'm gonna be honest. I watch his battles, and it's not like he bad, because he's really not. It's just one of those things where he got an extremely huge ego, and I feel like that could be his downfall. We gonna see what happens though. I'm looking forward to it. I just hope he pull up with his best shit, because I'm coming.
Yeah. Nah, he definitely. Sometimes people just need a new scenery, bro. Like I feel like he been battling in Charlotte for quite some time. Mel Swavey got a lot of battles actually. He once you're a part of a roster or a league, you gonna get those. They gonna make sure you stay in rotation. Yeah, Mel Swavey got a lot of battles.
He got like 2 or 3 years worth of battles.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Consistent battles too. It ain't like sometimes nigga just rap once in a while. But that's the effects of being on the league. Yeah, he's definitely somebody that, you know, he's gonna show up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we made sure of that. I'm gonna just put it like that. I ain't gonna get into to the business side of it, but we made sure he's gonna show up. All right, so this another free stream. You getting on all the free streams. Friends or foes, you know what I'm saying? This the full card. I actually didn't make the 1v1 flyers yet because we got an event. We got an event this weekend, and I just dropped the reborn card. So I was trying to get that out quickly as possible because everybody was talking about the matchup. So I was like, and I also like to give people time if they want to get their flights. People want to get their $25. However a nigga do it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let me change this. Oh, it's gonna block me out.
What do you say?
Oh, yeah, we can do it like that. Oh shit. I don't know. All right, we good right here till we done. All right. With his experience, do you feel like he's a challenge?
You talking about Mel Swavey?
Yeah.
What you call it? With his experience, do I feel like he is a challenge? I'm gonna just keep it a whole vein with you. Not for my pen. We gotta see what his performance is like. But bar for bar, no. And that's just me being honest. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not even trying to be confident or cocky, no shit like that. Pen for pen, bar for bar, no. He gonna have to outperform me. I'm gonna be honest. That's it. That's all.
Yeah. So Trap God is another person where, you know, at this point, I'm just trying to book niggas that, cause like at the end of the day, we talking about your performance against McLaren. Like we not talking about all that extra shit. So that's why I tell people, just worry about what you do. So I'm just trying to get you people that I know going to show. Now, if they show out in the process, that's fire too. Mm-hmm. But you know, I think Mel Swavey gonna be all right. Trap God. If y'all not familiar with Trap God, he was around in the Battle Rap Society days. If you're not familiar with Battle Rap Society, they was a big league for up and comers in Atlanta. like 2-3 years ago. Trap God is a part of that. So Trap God got some experience under his belt. But I'm with you though. Sometimes just because you out a certain amount of time, that don't mean you elevating. And I'm not saying that just because of him, but I think when he came in the game, he was still like a youngin. When I say young, he was like, I think he was like, cause he only like 22 now.
Hey, nigga look young still.
Yeah. So I think he started like 17, bro. But once they kind of like fell off a little bit, he kind of fell under that. And I remember him because when I used to battle over there, he used to battle over there. So it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And he actually lived here. So, you know what I'm saying? And you also got Gold Key coming up, which is somebody that come to the events. He was at the last event. You know what I'm saying? I think for you, that's one of your, you know, he's a vet.
I feel like out of all three of them, this is just being completely honest, Gold Key is the biggest challenge.
Yeah.
I've seen his battles just off of whim, type of humbug type shit. I watched a few clips, all type of shit, but he nice. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really got started on that one yet, mainly because I'm focusing the first two.
Well, you still got like 3 months for that shit.
I ain't worried. I mean, I do, but you know, what they say, proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here, but what you call it? Nah, he out of those three, he's definitely the biggest challenge in my personal opinion. Trap Guy, like you said, he was missing for a minute. I watched his last battle. He had some shit. It just wasn't extremely impressive, but you know what I'm saying? He might show out. So
let me ask you about Trap God too. Do you feel like he talks a little too crazy for what he ain't really? You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie, when he inboxed me, he was talking crazy. Like, I'm like, what, nigga? Like, what? Yeah, you know I get you smoke, nigga. Excuse my box in the back. I had unpacked the computer. I got so excited, set the whole shit up, and never threw the box away. That is the box of the computer. My bad, y'all.
No, as far as Trap God go, he just young, and that's really all it is. He one of these little young niggas.
Yeah.
These young niggas is different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't really care about shit, and they just got to get humbled. Honestly,
Yeah.
You know? The difference between us and these little niggas didn't get their ass whooped.
Right.
Fortunately, he gonna get
these
his
COVID
ass
babies
on stage.
These COVID babies.
You know, it is what it is.
So now that you got people that's gonna show up, 3 people, we might do rookies versus vets this year, end of the year, or just do you have anybody you got your eye on as far as the roster, or just who you been seeing on the stage?
I gotta get with Slick. Okay. It's not even the roster thing. I gotta get with Slick. I seen his battle versus McLaren, and Buddy stole my whole playbook, bar for bar.
What do you do, man?
First of all, you know, you're supposed to do the coin toss, right?
Right.
Now we did the McLaren battle. Y'all couldn't find a coin. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going first.
Right.
Apparently, off camera and Slick battle, he like, I'm going first. The man pulled out his government name on Facebook and shit, all of that shit. Talked about how he couldn't afford McLaren. Like, bro, you did everything I did, bro. You stole my whole playbook.
You stole my whole fucking
It just
flow.
Didn't work as well because you not me. So
I
gotta see.
I mean, but I think as far as just like all the other shit, you can feel how you feel, but I think he thought the same thing. Like, all right, this nigga wound up choking. At least I know I went first, so niggas could watch the first half of the battle.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But
McLaren
the nigga ain't close. Yeah, that's what I said. The nigga ain't fuck up this time.
That nigga was rapping. I was like, yeah, nigga, rap.
Yeah, the nigga, yeah. That's why I said I felt like I said, I feel like he knew, like, you know, not to say that my league is any, you know what I'm saying, nothing like that, but I feel like he knew, like, all right, if I don't improve this time, I could probably be gone or benched. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why he showed out. And like I said, his very first battle, he got through his material. So I'm like, me to y'all not the owner. So y'all thinking to yourself, like, why you keep booking this nigga if he choking? But to me, I'm looking at it like, I seen you be fire and get through your shit. So I know it's there.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
My knowledge, Buddy only choked twice.
Yeah.
That one time with Key and the one time with me.
Right,
Outside of that, I was like, he had some battles, like, it might have been during COVID and shit. They was doing some living room battles. Yeah. Buddy was snapping.
No, you know, but I'm saying his first live battle was, he got through it. The J Vision shit, he was fired against J Vision. I don't know if y'all watched that, but
he did.
That's why I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, y'all saying why you keep booking dog if you choking, but then I'm like, nah, I seen this nigga be fired and get hit the line. But that might be the owner in me. Yeah, when you see potential, you just got to get a person a chance to grow. Nah, that's a fact. So that's why niggas like, why you keep booking him be choking? I'm like, bruh, nah. I seen this nigga get through his shit and be fired.
Yeah, nigga acting like he a choke artist and he not.
Yeah,
you know
what
I'm saying? He really not. Just,
but I think you know what I think it is. As we book battles, the league grows. So people might have not seen the two he got through because we wasn't how he is now. We not as popular as we was at that time.
Yeah.
So now it's like when people are looking, certain people are looking now. That's all they see. Yeah. Like that's all they see. So he just started fucking up at the wrong time. And then when he battled Key is a known person in Atlanta. So it's like if people are gonna watch that battle, regardless. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, Nick can't say nothing now until the next battle.
And the only reason I said some shit about the Q to G shit, because I'm from Kansas City, Q to G from Kansas City type shit. So that's one of the homies back home type shit.
Right. Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I said something about that, to be honest.
Right.
Plus, you said fuck him on camera. I ain't got no ill with you, but you can't be like fuck the homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we do got the battle. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run through the battle. It's not that long. Pause is necessary. Just tell me how you.
Pause is necessary, OD.
Yeah, you know you got to do pause everything around here. But yeah, just tell me anytime you want to speak on something, how you felt in the moment, whatever. You can just tell me to pause it, or you can pause it your damn self. Just press.
I got you.
All right, yeah. So we're gonna go through McLaren. Well, Kool-Aid versus McLaren, hosted by Buggy Blitzkrieg. What card was this? I don't even remember. We throw so many. I don't know.
Every day I be feeding her live. She pulled out the scale, I don't know why. Sorry, babe, that's the wrong 3-5. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. You know I joke.
Huh?
I just want to give a shout out to this nigga Damo. That nigga do all of this shit himself, bro. Like, that nigga be on it, bro. Like, respect. Because I'm too lazy for it.
Yeah.
He tripping, I be tripping. I'm a dog. I ain't no.
Yeah, Izzy break down this battle on your time.
Yeah, Izzy, you been low key BSing on these bar breakdowns.
This you.
Yeah. I ain't seen you break down the battle in a little minute.
I ain't seen no clips being posted on Facebook. We got TikTok. Where the reels at, my nigga? It's you.
Call that nigga out, bro.
This is the stage. Make some noise. Yeah. Unfinished business. We got my battler to the left.
McLaren.
Oh, I do remember now that I'm seeing this. This is unfinished business too.
Okay.
No, the first one. I'm sorry, because there was a KC and Keynote this night.
Yeah,
that was
because Keynote pulled out the ball.
Yeah, that was that. I
remember that.
Yeah.
You ain't first thing your last. Let's work.
Let's work. We got my battler to the right.
Koolaid from DNA. Shout out Boneyard Munchies. Shout out QuickerLikeClothing.com.
Coin toss.
I hear y'all say Boneyard Munchies for a minute. Where the Munchies at? What's up, man? Bring them to the event. What's up?
So now that you say that, we'll try to have some for the event on the 30th.
All right, bet. Well, so what is it to people?
So
is the
Boneyard Munchies is definitely the edibles. My homie back in Kansas City got his thing popping with the edibles, and he got a lounge as well. Smoke lounge and stuff. So he started off with just the edibles and stuff, and now he got the lounge popping. It's 420 friendly. If you're ever in Kansas City, you need something to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you go in there, $10, get you a free pre-roll, all that jazz. That's for different details. Hit me up if you want to know about that. But nah, Boneyard Munchies is definitely the edibles, and Buddy know what he doing. The motherfucker slap.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I took an edible one time. I couldn't move for the rest of the day. I was like,
definitely put you
I was like, nah, I'm good. All right. Yeah, it's been a minute. I'm back in the content creator chair soon. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think Izzy, now that he's a co-owner, he see what I go through, and he like, dog, I ain't got time for nothing else but to help the league. Like just finding venues and shit like that. Like that shit's a process, bro.
Should be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't got no coin? Damn. Nobody got coin?
Hey.
Oh,
I just want everybody to know everything was strategic. I bought this hoodie like a week before. I wanted all black everything. I was like, I'm coming to kill. Everything is strategic. I promise y'all. So if you ever battle me, just know it is very meticulous. There's nothing that is not planned out when I get on that stage.
Talk.
Yeah, let's go, Kool-Aid.
This nigga trash. Ooh.
All right.
We ain't gotta spend time, so you going first. Nigga, I'm about to rap. Hear me spit this round quick with these murderous intentions. Whole time I'm going first, so when he rap, I ain't gotta listen. I'm coming through different. I prefer not to use gun bars. I like similes and metaphors. But if a nigga run up in my shit, well, that's what the metaphor. All gas while I'm handling this exotic whip. Drive so good, got McLaren on my shirt. It's a sponsorship. Now, this is my first try. I'm about to kill my first guy. I just got to wrap around looking dead in his eye. Won't tell him one lie, but I cap him down, bombing shit.
Wow.
I'm really fucked up for that bar.
Wait, wow. I must admit.
So, let's say look him dead in his eye, won't tell him one lie. I think McLaren got a lazy eye. So, yeah, I'm low-key disrespectful for that bar. I want to apologize. No holes, no punches being held. I promise you. This is my first battle ever. I shouldn't be this confident, but I'm convinced killing this nigga won't be an accomplishment. I done seen your battles. They was garbage, bullshit, dog food, slop. If I was Damo, best believe they would have never got dropped. I know my niggas be sitting there watching the footage on YouTube, about to upload. Shit. I'm wasting time and money booking venues for this, but let me quit the joke.
I'm gonna say this too. All respects to the pizza shop and all of that, but this is why I found another venue. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you the backstory to this. He told me we could rent it out, but he's not gonna stop his business. Respect, all respect. But if you're serving liquor and people that is not familiar with what we got going on, things like that happen.
That's right.
And that fucks the footage up. Because to us, you haven't said nothing boo worthy yet. And even if you did, we would never boo you. If anything, we'll just not say nothing. But the fact that you got people in there that don't even know what's going on, 1, 2, they drunk, 3, they don't know what's going on, so they don't know what's hot and what's not any fucking way. So that was like, if I'm not mistaken, this was our last time there, and I think that was like my last straw. I'm like, yo, we gotta find something else.
I feel it. And also to speak on this moment right here, as soon as he booed, I'm like, bro, you not about to stop me from rapping.
Yeah.
So I'll make sure I turn it up and shit. He ain't say shit else for the rest of the round. So
Right.
Cool.
Well, I mean, that's probably after they got on his ass, and I remember the owner walked over to him like, yo, you can't do that type shit.
Be like the niggas in the crowd during the intermission, get the smoking.
Matter of fact, this was our last time because this was in February.
Yeah.
That was February 8th. Now I remember vividly. February 8th, and then we had my brother's keeper February 22nd. Elite 3 was our first time in the boxing gym. So this was actually our last event. That was obviously it's not that particular reason, but that was one of the reasons I'm like, yeah, we gotta find something. I need just my people in here.
Facts.
Because nobody would ever do that type shit.
McLaren pack on me. After this round, I'm gonna get the rolling. Speaking of McLaren, I don't like that name. Let me address this. Bitch ass nigga named himself after a car he can't afford. Like a Lexus. Let me keep flexing. Usually I stay calm.
That was one of them ones. I was like, okay, that was all right. That was all right. You feel me?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
But McLaren, I don't know, man. Like you said, I wouldn't name myself nothing. I haven't drove yet. Cause like even when you ask him, he'd be like, somebody be like, yo, did you get one yet? I'm getting one. I'm working on it. I'm like, come on, bro. You gotta. That ain't a good answer.
I mean, you know, it's nice to have ambitions. I hope my nigga get it.
Right. Nah, I want him to, but I feel like, yeah. I hate that I pulled up late to the salute the Kool-Aid. Yeah, you like 40 minutes late, nigga. But yeah, we on. Here we go.
Come on, Kool-Aid. Come on, man. Let's go, Kool-Aid. Let's go.
Let me keep flexing. See, usually I stay calm when niggas test shit. Might not be known for crashing out, but my background's still reckless. Wretched death wish, since you chose to stand in front of the reaper. Look in your eyes when you die. Because I'm not my brother.
You hear all that extra shit? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, niggas just not respecting what's going on right now. So that's why I was like, I don't even know what's going on. It's probably the little printer machine. I don't know.
Nah, it was mixing the drink. That's that
Okay,
shit.
okay, yeah. See what I'm saying?
I was
shit
looking
like
at her at that time. She did it too.
And it's crazy because these battles not even more than 15, 20 minutes. So it's like you can wait.
On top of that, this ain't the first time y'all been there. Matter of fact, one of AK's battles was there versus.
Yeah, this like our 10th event here. Like, so you should know what's good. Like, so yeah, this was enough. Even when we have events now, I make sure the concession stand, the drinks is way somewhere where it can't be towards the audio, because you don't want to tell the consumer, hey, don't buy nothing while the battle's going, because you still want to make your money. But
this Mac 10 comment got me cracking
up.
So it's only funny because when I first moved here, everybody swerving down off from California. So
right.
that shit is still funny.
I'm dead. But yeah, it was just like you said, we've been here 20 times by now. Y'all should know what's good.
No, facts.
Let's keep it. Now I know you thinking, how I'm gonna lose a battle to somebody I don't know, nigga. Well, that's what I decided to pop out and show niggas my flow killer. And I keep a couple records like, bro, really, E40 when it comes to the shit. Just tell me when to go, nigga. See, I stay lethal. That's why I stay peaceful.
I want to say this too, because I got to critique you while you're here, because I don't want to be fake and say it when you leave.
No.
You definitely, I think you got to just listen. Yeah, like, because tell me when to go, stuff like that, that's very outdated. So you definitely want to, like, just try to see what's in. You feel me? Watch some of the newer battles on the channel, because people will give you that. They'll be like, yo, that's kind of outdated. Like, I heard tell me when to go so many times. Like, but the fact that you knew, that sound like something somebody new would say. So that's the, you know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Yeah.
And we not equal. You straight fecal. It's like comparing Ted Bundy to Robert Englund. I'm really like that. You just play evil. Now let me clear up that last one.
Let's go, Kool-Aid.
Because niggas don't typically research. And I don't want no confusion in the future. But Ted Bundy a real killer. Robert Englund played Freddy Krueger. You can Google that. You see how I'm like a secretary and I come through with facts, but you got so much embellishment in your raps. You ain't used to that. You ass and trash. Great value. Hefty Glad. 65-gallon bags. Name yourself after they fast car. Don't even be rapping fast. Now, Domino invited me to battle. It's only right I accept this invitation. Okay. Gotta show that I really kill niggas. You just a victim in this demonstration. And since this battle got postponed, I really do appreciate your patience. It's just a shame that we had to postpone your assassination 5-minute round. I just viewed this as your death song. McLaren goes from 0 to 100, and it shouldn't take us that long. I'm just gonna abuse the fact that shoe is trash. You want another bottom of the card battle versus who is that? And this is sad, at least for you. And since won't nobody else say nothing, this battle here proves you on the same tier as Tiff Kratom. You a low nigga. I'm only battling you.
Where is that nigga? I ain't seen him battle.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you two things.
Where is that nigga?
I'm gonna say this. The first to comment on the actual performance in the bar. That's very good IQ far as a league. That's like going to like the NBA and be like, who is a goofy ass nigga? JaVale McGee, somebody like him, like, yo, you got me versus JaVale McGee, some shit like that. Yeah. That's very good awareness to say that. Two, the reason you don't see him around no more, he was a part of startups. Then once they kind of left, he left with them. It's kind of crazy though. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I never said nothing about it because I don't really speak on people. But now that we here. After he left or kicked him out, I don't know, however you want to put it, he actually made a status about me after he unfriended me.
That's wild. And
something told me to go look. But I seen it and I never said nothing. You know, I don't say nothing publicly. So it's crazy. A lot of people, what they do is they talk shit about you and then they try to come back around like nothing happened. But I tell people all the time, I have time. Like, I'm like you, I work from home for real. Yeah. I got time to look at every single thing. So when he left, I kicked him out. I don't remember how it went. I'm pretty sure it was like he left with the startups, whatever. I actually went on his page and I seen him. He made a comment. He made a post like, "Yo, if you tired of league owners having blurry footage and talking behind the camera, then don't go to the stage or something." It was something like that. But he was just like, I was shocked. Like, you feel me? So I never said nothing. And the crazy part is he hit me up. He was like, "Yo, I'm not with startups no more. I'm trying to come back around." And the crazy part was I had screenshotted it because I'm like, what if nigga tried to delete it or something? Mm-hmm. So first thing I do, right? As soon as he said I'm trying to come back, I'm not with startups, I went to the screenshot, just dropped it in the inbox. Next thing I know, the nigga blocked me.
Damn, poor dude.
So I keep receipts. So if you ever talk about me, I'm telling you now, don't think because I ain't say nothing, I ain't see it. So that's why, like, now, like, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not one of them people like, yeah, you could speak your mind, but when you're trying to downplay something and come back to it, I'm just still under, like, I still live under principles, bro. Like, there's no way you could talk about a company and then expect to work there again. Like, that's not real life, bro.
That's facts.
So maybe it might come off as maybe I am taking. Nah, that's a fact. Got him. People, it might come off as, you know what I'm saying, but it might come off as I take it personal, but I do take things like that personal because you could communicate. My two biggest things is loyalty and communication. If you're loyal to me, you'll communicate. You know what I'm saying? Because now if you're loyal to me, you're going to communicate with me. You're going to ask me how I feel about something. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I want to say that I'm telling y'all now, I see everything just because I don't say nothing. Nah, that's a fact. Got him. Got that nigga. Hey, bro, as soon as I dropped it, hey, Bucky, you remember, because I remember the first person I showed was Bucky. It was crazy because I seen it was like 3 a.m. And me and Bucky was actually on the phone, or like we had just got off the phone or something, because me and Bucky talk a lot too, as far as just like what could he do better hosting wise, even down to like, certain leagues come out here, I might book the talent to be on them leagues and shit. So it's crazy because me and him was actually already talking, and I said, "Yo, look at this Steph Kratom shit." He was like, "Yo, that's right, that's crazy." he just got off the league, and then yeah, bro, that's how that shit happened. So I say that to say this: don't think if you talking crazy, don't think I ain't speak on it, I ain't see it. We see everything, and the crazy part is, if I don't see it, we got a 20-man roster. Somebody gonna show me, bro.
I'll be blocking your blessings.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
So now, for me, I do take things like that personally, because there's one thing that this my disconnect. If you say, "Yo, Damo's a shitty battle rapper, he ain't never did shit," all right, cool. But once you start saying, "Yo, this league got bad footage, they shit blurry," you fucking up my brand or people that might want to rap here, because now they see that, they might, oh well, is he gonna talk during my footage? Is he gonna, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's crazy because some people like the commentary in the background.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's just raw.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Like.
Bucky is a great host. Had me turned up. Hell yeah. Yeah, Bucky, you remember that shit. That shit was so crazy. But yeah, I just dropped it in his inbox. Just like after that, he blocked me. Shit was crazy.
We like that sometimes.
Hey, battling you at least for you. That shoe is trash. You want another bottom of the card battle versus who is that? If this is sad, at least for you, and since won't nobody else say nothing, this battle here proves you on the same tier as Steph Kratom. You a low nigga. I'm only battling you because I'm a low nigga. You a low nigga. I'm only battling
real quick.
Yeah.
The very first battle I came to, no, it wasn't the first one. The battle, AK battle SK. Somebody battled Tef at that one.
That was him versus Crooks, big guy Crooks.
Okay.
The nigga from South Carolina.
So in one of his bars, he had said how niggas come down here and the first person they battle all the time is Steph Kratom. And that's why I wrote that shit. That's exactly where that came from.
So you, because I don't know niggas, I just asked to be on the card, right? And got this whole nigga now. My advice to you, bro, is please don't get the tripping. Because if I attack, it's gonna sound like your transmission just got to slip and pump the brakes for you. Need some new pass. Have your fucking fluid dripping. Put your head on flat. Make sure I grab their attention. Like, hey. He need roadside assistance. So we got.
Let's go. Yeah.
So we got Kool-Aid versus McLaren, right? Probably how I should have started off, but why waste time introducing Three Musketeers? Shit, his bars is soft, you know. What? See, how long did you dirt? Lucky it's only one round. Could have been a 30. And they ain't want to see you battle either. That's why he went so early. Shit gets murky. And I hope.
Hey, bro, I don't remember you saying that, bro. Yo.
Hey, man.
It's funny how you going in on this nigga, but you're like in the same position as him. So it's like you kind of talking about yourself too in a way, because then you say like they got me versus you versus who is that. So you kind of like acknowledging like, yeah, I know I ain't where I'm supposed to be yet.
No,
but
that's fact.
I like how you used it, like you use it in a way where it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's making it entertaining. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Cause I don't remember that.
See, how long did you dirt? Lucky it's only one round. Could have been a 30. And they ain't want to see you battle either. That's why he went so early. Shit gets murky. And I hope you don't take it personal, but I ain't want to hear you rap either. That's why I was the first to go. So we got Gabe Kane, right? At least that's what his name say on Facebook. As soon as I seen that shit, I knew I was about to straight cook. He probably got the inbox from Donald like, this is his first battle ever. You should be cool, Gabe, and then you thought shit was sweet because you had an opponent named Kool-Aid. Well, that was your first mistake. And come on, Gabe, be
Let's
real.
go.
Fuck, I look like losing a battle to a nigga named Gabriel.
Yo, come on, man. Yo,
You know why you can't get better opponents? It's because it don't make sense to them. And this is the low-keyest, discreetest way that Don Mo can tell you that you shitty, fam. And I hate those weak-ass schemes you do. When you claim that you be losing niggas, when all I ever see you do is stand right here and lose to niggas. Then he probably came up here.
talk to this nigga, bro.
Thought he was gonna beat me. He on some new kind of drugs. That shit can't be weed to the same camera. Said fuck you to G and choked against Key. Bitch, I'm Kool-Aid from DNA.
Speak direct,
Nigga knows this nigga, man. And don't let that name fool you, motherfucker. Ain't shit sweet. Time. Nigga rap.
Yeah, hey, rap.
All right, whatever you want to say about your round, and then we're gonna get into his whatever he got through. But just whenever you done talking, just hit that space bar again.
Everything was very strategic. Like I planned to go first when I wrote the round. Everything was, you know what I'm saying. The fact that he choked was like I ain't gonna lie, I was a cherry on the cake with it. I had a feeling I was gonna kill the nigga. Granted, I heard some of his shit and it's like shit, he probably would have murdered me low key, but he didn't get through it. So hey, do your thing. But nah, McLaren one of the ones, bro. You gotta do his shit for real, for real. Once he start doing this shit for real, shit, it's gonna be trying to get him all the time, but you just gotta take that shit serious, man.
Right.
That's all it be.
Round one. Let's see some. Yeah, round one, Kool-Aid. Good shit. McLaren, bottom of round one. Let's see what you got, bro.
I said, hey, yo. I said I left with no reply, but I'm right back, bitch. Every fucking bar. I said I left with no reply, but I'm right back, bitch. I said I left with no reply, but I'm right back, bitch.
Hey, light skin TV ain't shit for that. That nigga is not shit for that. That is the funniest shit ever. Every time I watch this, that is what I watch for. I ain't gonna hold nobody, bro. I'm crazy.
Bitch went right back.
You said that is even worse.
I need when I take
My bad.
I need to take my house.
But I feel like I got a right to front I said I left, but I'm right back, bitch, and I feel like I got a right to front. This shit gonna hit like scissor and a thong. That mean bad as fuck, bitch. I brought hella fucking shots for Kool-Aid. Bitch, I'm finna spike the punch.
Round.
Yo, nah.
Did you know Cheez-It made extra toasty?
I actually cut it off right there, bro, because that's what it was like.
Yeah, that's when it started getting crazy.
Yeah, it was too much. It was too much. It was too much. It was too much extra stuff after that.
Yeah. And Buddy did say he had some shit going on, so I was told him like, shit, bro.
So let me ask you this too, cause hold on, let me get us back right. The conversation was a potential rematch.
Facts. I told him that.
By the time you already was, y'all were trying to set it up. I think you couldn't do it, he couldn't do it. So now that it's like February, March, April, May, June, July, it's like 5 months since that happened. I might be off a little bit, 4 months. Do you even think that makes sense at this point? I think y'all would both have to keep doing good, and maybe at the end of the year now, I don't think it should just be like, oh, if I lose or if I win, I feel like I gotta jump back right into the battle. I think it gotta be a storyline again.
I mean, me personally, I was definitely down for the rematch. I didn't want to do it like as the next battle or the battle after anyway, because like he said he had some shit going on. And me personally, I want niggas to be at their best against me. So shit, I'm definitely down for a rematch. You want to do that shit later this year, next year? It don't matter to me. I just
I think if anything, if y'all keep doing y'all thing, it would probably be better like Christmas came early too or something like that. But that just depends on if y'all still doing y'all thing.
Yeah.
Because if y'all still not saying you're gonna be lackluster, but if he winds up messing up again, or it just won't make sense. So I think if y'all still doing y'all, because y'all both got, if I'm not mistaken, y'all both got at least two battles coming up.
Okay.
So if y'all both do good in these next two,
I know we both on one of them cards.
yeah, y'all both on Augmented Mayhem.
Okay, yeah.
So that one y'all do good, and then I believe he on day 2 as well. I think I asked him, I just ain't give him a opponent yet. So like something like that, it make more sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think right now, no.
Yeah. Shit, I'm rooting for this nigga at all times. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm rooting for all y'all. If you're not across from me at this particular battle, I am rooting for you. I don't give a fuck who you is. But when you're across from me, you gotta die.
Yeah. So I know you said Slick, but give me somebody. You need the roster list. I could pull it up for you if you need me to. Cause I actually want to get you some call outs from the roster. I don't like Slick. He's trying to be a part of the roster, but one battle ain't gonna do it. So we gonna pull this out. Is this the right one? Nah, that's not the right one. Hold on.
Let me see the roster.
All right, bet. That's the right one right here.
Okay.
Give me 3 names if you can. This is a stacked roster too. So
Who is Rob? I don't think I've ever seen him battle.
Not over here. He hasn't battled here yet, but he on his way.
Okay.
You might want to just look him up but he does have a battle. No, matter of fact, I'm tripping. He did battle over here. He was a part of like the first ever like era of me taking over. So he got a battle on the channel, actually, Rob Raw versus Baby James. Go check that out. For all y'all did not check that out. If y'all want to get familiar with Rob Raw. I know we got a bunch of new people, a new set of fans, so y'all might not be hip to some of the old people.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I ain't gonna say it like that.
Yeah.
Not because I'll fuck with all y'all. That's really what it is. Because I've been watching y'all. I started off watching y'all as a fan before I started.
Right.
So that's kind of.
So you basically just people in your class, like anybody in your class type shit.
Shit, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, well, I know you don't give a fuck, but
yeah, in my class, not in my class. Shit.
Slick. I'm
only calling Slick out for one particular reason. Because at this point, you my son, nigga.
Right.
You stole my whole playbook.
Well, I'm gonna give you some names. I think Slick is right up your alley. I think Gold Key, because y'all already battling. I wouldn't mind seeing you and Rugrat.
That's a little dude. He just battled Izzy.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing you and Rugrat. And I feel like for a test, what would be considered like somebody on the roster?
I heard Trey Boogie one of the ones.
Yeah, but I don't think he about you.
Not being funny yet. You know
nah. But let me look at this list again. Hold on, because I want to give you at least one person. I wouldn't mind seeing you in Headache, and I wouldn't mind seeing you in Dylan, something like that. You in Keynote, something like that in that range.
Okay.
Everybody else, I feel like I don't think those would be good style clashes.
I definitely battle Keno. I ain't gonna hold you. I was probably gonna say something about that eventually.
Yeah.
I was just he already battled AK, so
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I definitely would battle Keno. He cool. What you call it?
Because we thinking like a rookies versus vets type thing. Probably end of the year.
As far as calling anybody out, I just at this moment in time, I haven't really been on that type of time yet. Only because I'm trying to get my bearings straight. Once I, after these next 3 battle shit, I might call out whoever type shit. I ain't gonna hold nobody. But at this moment, the only reason, like I said, I'm calling out Slick because he stole my playbook. I wouldn't mind battling Keno. That nigga cool. He fire actually low key. Dylan is consistent as fuck. And Dylan always coming with some shit. So I know he'll show up. I wouldn't mind battling him either. I'm not familiar with Rob Raw or Headache, but I just haven't really seen him battle. But like you said, Rob Raw only got one battle on the stage right now. So
yeah, he a part of the original crew. For sure. So shit, we did our hour already. Shout out to the people that stuck around. You actually the second person to do this. Y'all already seen the first one, Chef Trez. We trying to do more of these, you know what I'm saying? This is good promotion, you know what I'm saying, for you and for the league, you know what I'm saying? Because I think once people start seeing people are doing it, that's when we're going to make sense. Hey, I want to come do my elite talks, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I remember watching some of you was doing the elite talks. I'm like, man, these niggas need to pull up.
Yeah,
so I'm like, bro, I'll pull up on you, dog.
Right.
So the over the phone shit, I'll be playing a game or some shit. You be asking me something I don't forget.
Yeah, it's different in person. Yeah. I do want to get because we got people coming in town. As far as like obviously the next 2 cards, whoever I can get to come over in town, that'd be dope. Like I said, I got Trez, and I know Reborn. You are on day 2 against Gold Key.
Yeah,
I think that'd be a dope weekend to get some niggas over because that's our big card.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that'd be dope.
That's the one at the Boston Gym too?
Yeah, hell yeah. We probably I ain't gonna lie, we gonna be there at least for the rest of the year. So
that's all good.
All you people that be asking where it's gonna be at, that's where we at for the rest of the year. At least the rest of the year.
That's perfect for me. I'm fuck around catch an Uber more than get drunk.
Yeah. But I personally like the warehouse side better. That's just me though.
Yeah.
I don't know how everybody else feels, but I like the warehouse side better. What side you think you like better?
I mean, I don't really got no. Yeah, I ain't got no preference, so to speak. I like the aesthetic of the boxing ring in the background. That should look fire in the battles, but the airflow might be better in the warehouse side. So.
Yeah, definitely. And to me, the warehouse give it like a more gritty feel.
That part is facts as well. Like I was watching the Rashad and Trez.
Yeah.
It definitely looked like, you know what I'm saying, an old school battlefield type shit.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Bucky and the Mike Beasley.
That's a fact. Shout out to them too. They just hit 1K.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, so them boys working right now. Them boys definitely working.
Hell yeah, man. Shit. I want to say a shout out to everybody that's on the stage roster. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas keep showing out. Shit, coming to see y'all battles, part of the reason I'm here right now. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I was watching battle rap a long time, but seeing y'all niggas do it in person so consistently was like, yeah, nigga, I can do that. So I'll fuck with y'all, respect. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Damo. And like he said earlier, shout out Boneyard Munchies. You know how it go.
Yeah, so far as now I gotta ask you, because I know you. I don't know if you're in a rush, but I ain't in a rush.
No, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. But far as okay, let me ask you 2-part question. Mm-hmm. Are you looking to join the roster? And the second part to that question is, what do you expect from the roster if you join the roster? Because I got my eye on 2 people. I don't want to say y'all names. Well, you are one of the names because you're here, but I don't want to say other person name because I don't want them to get too comfortable and stop doing what they don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I was gonna say something about it after these next couple of battles. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to be sticking your neck out there, putting a nigga on the roster that ain't proved themselves. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I feel like I've been doing lately. Like just as far as like jumping the gun too fast.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that no more.
Yeah.
Like we really about to start screening niggas. Hold on right quick. Yeah. All right, we back. My fault. Somebody was at the door. My fault. But yeah, my bad. What we was talking about, the roster, improving yourself. Oh yeah. So what I was saying was just jumping the gun as far as like I feel like sometimes I see a nigga do good one or two times. I see a nigga do I'm like, all right, let's put him on the roster. Yeah. And that's actually been backfiring. So now, like I said, we want because everybody, not even you, not saying you asked or whatever, but people have been saying I want to join the roster, and we ain't been so much like it used to could be like, all right, bet, but now it's like, nah, we gotta see how you move first. Because I'm not gonna lie, everybody in our roster, even like down to like if we talking about something in the chat, that shit shouldn't lead the chat.
That's right.
Because we do talk about certain shit, like you know what I'm saying. So even besides you being a good anybody, whoever joined the roster, besides you being a good battle rapper, we need to know is you gonna be loyal? Are you able to communicate without feeling some way? And are you don't Nick Young the group chat? Like you know what I'm saying? Like don't Nick Young the group chat. Cause we be talking about shit in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? We consider each other, everyone on our roster consider each other brothers. So I trust a group of guys that so far nothing has leaked out of the group chat. So that's telling me I could trust them. So that's besides you being a good battle rapper, if you want to join the roster, communication, being able to communicate without feeling no type of way. And also, what was the last thing? Being trustworthy. Yeah. Not Nick Young in the group chat.
Don't Nick Young in the group chat.
Well, it wasn't Nick Young. I'm sorry. I said Nick Young. D-Lo. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all know what I was getting at. Yeah.
But I definitely want to like at least get through a couple more battles because I feel like the McLaren battle was an unfair showing only because it was hard to see how my bars stack up against somebody else's. So that's definitely something I wanted to see first. You know what I'm saying? A, if I could get through a round somebody else went. Or B, how my bars stack up if I rap against somebody else that rap back type shit. And that's what I want to see myself.
Right.
But no, I definitely was going to mention it. I just want to, you know what I'm saying, get a little bit more, get my feet wet.
Yeah, but those, far as the battling part and the supporting part, you check all them boxes. Now, I don't know you not to be a solid dude, but the other two is being able to, the communication part.
I feel that.
Because I make sure to be honest with myself, lead by example. So when I lead by example, I expect everybody else to follow. And if I want niggas to follow me or we gonna follow each other, we all gotta lead by example. So it's little things like being able to communicate. If I fuck up in my battle, I still drop it as is, just like I would drop your battle as is if I fuck up. So if I'm fucking up and dropping my own battle, I could take accountability for that. Everybody else should be able to do it.
Yeah, because you pulled out your phone first, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I ain't edited that out. I could have easily did that. But it was just like, you know what? Nah, if I got to do the same thing that I preach.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit, I ain't going to hold nobody. I just be chilling. Work, pay my bills. I'm mind my business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll stay out the way. You told me, you ain't told nobody else. That's just how it's gonna be. Type shit.
Right. Yeah, because I ain't gonna hold you. We do be talking about shit. So far as let's, you know what I'm saying, you joined the roster. Now you on the roster. Let's get there. Let's get into the hypotheticals. What are you looking to get out of being? Are you? Oh, I want to be on this league one day. I want you to plug me in with other leagues, or do you want to just be exclusive? who you maybe want to battle, a name in the future, all that.
What I say is, if I did join the roster, I wouldn't necessarily say it would be an exclusive thing.
Yeah.
But what I would do is make sure, you know what I'm saying, wherever else I battle, I show love for this
Right.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether, you know what I'm saying, I'm on stage, they shout out to the stage, you know what I'm saying? You got this hoodie on, give me a hoodie on.
Right.
Like, all type of shit, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm that type of nigga.
Nah, I say that I ask all of this because how could I say this? Some people don't mind being exclusive here because niggas go other places, they not showing love, they footage not dropping. When it drop, it's not good. So it is a couple it's not like we got anything in writing, but they like, nah, I'm good where I'm at. I'm not about to keep wasting my time. Because a lot of people on our roster have been in the game for at least 2-3 years. So they know like, all right, my footage ain't gonna be good. It might not drop. I'm good on that.
Well, the one thing that I would say is, regardless, my loyalty will lie with the stage.
Right.
So if a nigga offer me a battle, you know what I'm saying, if possible, I'm like, shit, can we get on stage? If not, cool. You know
Right.
But regardless, my loyalty gonna always lie with where my roster is type shit. Like, so it just is what it is. But that's just the type of person I am.
Right.
Yeah. Like shit, I'm in Atlanta. I don't do nothing but rock Kansas City.
Right. Yeah.
Like, my loyalty lie with who I come up with type shit. You help me come up, shit. That's what it is. Like, I ain't even on your roster. I'm still like, shit, nigga, I ain't really trying to battle nowhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
even
yeah.
if I do, still shout out to the stage. You the first nigga to put me on. So, you know, just be like that.
All right, bet. So yeah, man, we here with Kool-Aid. Appreciate for everybody that pulled up. You got any last words?
Shit. Make sure y'all at the motherfucking battle. We got one on the 9th, one on the 30th. You know what I'm saying?
And the 28th of September.
And the 28th of September. You know what I'm
Day
saying?
2.
All Men in Mayhem, pull up.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. This is Kool-Aid from DNA. Y'all be safe. It's the stage.